Now get ready. Here we go.
Hey there, Ryan the Ride Mechanic. So when you work night shifts, early morning, stuff like that, you're kind of privy to doing some stuff with these rides that most people don't ever get to do or even think about, because you kind of want to test and see how some things are. We had a Skyrocket 2 train that we had recently put in the park, and we had the front cowling start to crack. And the front cowling is the piece that's like the nose piece of the train. It was holding an emblem for the ride, and it was starting to crack apart down there. And it was a new ride, so we didn't think too much of it. We took that off, and it had to go back and get, I think we ended up doing some repairs on it, and I think we put an extra stiffener or something in there to get it to be better. But while it was off, the train had no nose. Just the two front seats, and then it just ended. There was nothing on the front of that train. If you look at those trains, after that cowling, there's nothing there. So I had the thought, I was like, I wonder what it's like to ride that train with no cowling on there. We were doing this during the week, so the park wasn't open. But I asked the mechanic, I said, hey, can you fire it up real quick? I want to ride this with no cowling and see what that's like. And he's like, yeah, sure. So we go, we check the infields, we do a bunch of stuff, we do some basic checks, turn the thing on, cycle it a couple times to make sure it's working fine, and get on. And we run it, and I come back into the station afterwards, and I am like, holy crap. You need to go on this thing. It will literally scare the crap out of you. He's like, really? I'm like, I don't know what it is about that cowl being gone, but you lose all your peripheral, and it's amazing. Oh, okay. So he gets on. I send him around on it, and he comes back, and he's like, man, this would be a great thing to do for people like during some sort of like special event or something. Take that cowling off and run it with no cowling, because with everything dropped out of your peripheral vision in front of you, it is like you are on the track itself. Like, you don't feel like you're on the vehicle, you feel like you're on the track. And it was quite an interesting feeling. It felt unsettling. All the safety was still there. Everything was locked. Everything was still working 100%. There was nothing wrong. In fact, I'm sure if the park decided to just, we're going to run that without the cowling, I'm sure it would be no problem. Like, everyone would be like, yeah, okay, well, you just don't want to do that. We don't want to run the nose piece on it. All right, no problem, whatever. But it's just that little mental edge of that big cowling that's always been there, gone. It was really amazing. So that was really fun to do one time. It's like, I'm glad I got the opportunity to do that, but it's something that pretty much no one else will ever get to do. And that's one of those rare things we could say. It's like, yeah, I've ridden it with no cowling. It doesn't sound like much, but it's quite scary when you do it. All right, well, I'm Ryan the Ride Mechanic. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see for future videos. Have a good day. Bye.